Alrighty. Wait, what does this do? Ah. Hello?
Hello?
Ah. Here you go, guys. Episode 7. Oh, I think we're cooking, chat. Wait, no, not trying to go over there.
One day I'll catch a break.
Let's see here. Wait, where the fuck did... Oh, there's Shadowheart. How do I want to do this?
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Ah, excellent choice.
Here, okay, I'm gonna do this. Shadowheart's gonna cast Concentration of Faith on Yekrov here. We're gonna deal with,
well, in it.
an attack down over here. Where we're gonna explore some of this, cellar. Okay.
Seek and you shall find me.
Okay. I just want to make sure I have everything situated here. I think I do. Okay, guys, it's time.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Wait. No, I'm just gonna do this. Ouch. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna use Assassinate Initiative on this guy here. Oh, that's a nice 18 damage. Okay. With the rest of my turn, I'm gonna Cunning Action Dash. And start making my way up over here.
A better position.
Alright. Ending my turn.
Gone with the weave.
I'm gonna use Protection from Evil and Good. Then I'm gonna get over here.
In striking distance.
I guess I will use a Potion of Healing. Damn it. Yeah, I used Protection from Evil and Dead. I guess I should have explained it. Yeah, target is protected against aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. These creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target, and the target can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. Well, these are skeletons, and obviously skeletons are undead. If you don't know the type of an enemy, you can always click on Examine by right-clicking on your mouse, and then clicking on here, Skeleton Undead. This is their type. I mean, each enemy or like NPC or whatever, like in D&D has a type, like whatever type they are. They could be like a monstrosity. They could be like they could be a creature. They could be undead. They could just be like a humanoid. They could be a dragon. A lot of stuff. Aberration, etc. Alright, with Yukov over here, I'm gonna jump over here. Okay, that's nice. That's nice.
What's the plan?
Ba, 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 ba.
Got to press on.
Ouch. Rude. Okay, you're coming up here.
This way.
And you're gonna use your bow and arrow on this guy, I guess. Okay. I guess just hide behind this rock. And that's your turn.
Death is but a word away.
Okay. Guess I'm gonna come over here with Gale and use... Wait. Yeah, I'm gonna use Burning Hands to affect these two creatures. Okay. And that'll be my turn, I guess.
Another fight.
Come over here. Okay. That'll be my turn.
Got to concentrate.
How do I want to do this? Could go Toll the... I think I'm gonna go Toll the Dead here. Damn it. Okay.
Moving.
Okay. There's sneak attack range on this guy. Oh, that was big. I guess I'm not really gonna do anything else if the star in here. I'm just gonna end turn. Sure, I guess I'll cast Firebolt. Okay, that'll be my turn with Gale.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Really? I'm just out of movement? Oh, you have to be kidding me. Really? Whatever. Yeah, I figured that would happen. So stupid. I guess Toll the Dead, I guess. And yeah, that'll be Shadowheart's turn. Ouch! Oh, that really hurt. Okay. That hurt. Shit. Sneak attack ranged on you. I guess just stay right here. I don't know.
Creator, destroyer.
I guess firebolt. Or actually, we'll go ice knife. There we go. And turn.
I can't even catch my breath.
I wanted to get to the last skeleton because I think after like you quote unquote like you aren't able to activate any more skeletons if the battle ends. If I was able to kill this skeleton before I was able to open the casket and get this one, then I don't think this casket would open this skeleton or guardian or whatnot. And I want to get the XP from killing all the guardians. So at least I'm pretty sure that's how it works. This doesn't have a skeleton in it. This just holds a bunch of items that you could get, so I don't need to worry about opening that one. At least, yeah, I feel like I have this fight pretty much on lock. I guess I'm gonna come over here and attack the enemy while it's prone.
Time to meet your maker.
Okay, 5 damage. Okay.
On my way.
Hey!
Be quick.
Oh, hi.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Player bolt this guy, please. Okay, you missed. That's whatever. Fuck you. No, just kidding.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. With haste.
God damn it. Fine, just move you closer to my allies.
Need to stay focused.
Sure, I guess I'll cast Cure Wounds at level 2 on Astarion here.
Take 2.
Ouch! You're rude. Really? 2 damage, Astarion? Oh my, I didn't mean to click end turn. I didn't mean to click end turn.
Swords meet sorcery.
You come over here and hit him with this. Okay, well you might as well miss your turn. Might as well skip your turn if you're just gonna miss there.
Survival is all that matters.
Oh my god, I'm actually fucking trolling this at the end here. We're just missing all of our attacks all of a sudden. Oh my god. Can we, like, not? Oh my god, this is actually ridiculous. There we go. There we go. That was a big hit. Okay.
The last board is set.
There we go. And we are taking our second short rest.
Better than nothing.
I just wanted to
Let's
get the
move.
XP from killing all those skeletons.
Have to keep going.
Okay, Arrow of Ilmatar, that's big. We'll send that to Historian. And then a longbow, what does 1d8 plus your dex modifier and piercing damage. Proficiency of this weapon type unlocks hamstring shot and brace ranged. Spend 20 feet of your movement speed for the rest of your turn. Roll range damage twice and use the highest result. It lasts for one turn. You get it back after a short rest. And like I said, it uses 20 feet of movement speed. Longbow, range to 60 feet, two-handed. During the Crown Wars, the demand for longbows was such that adult yew trees were almost driven to extinction. 2.2 in weight, 50 in value. Okay, I'll take that. Another Arrow of Ilmatar. And a short bow. Wait, what is this? The Dark Journal. The Journal of Ilantoth. Okay. 6 Nighthall 1371 DR. I pay no service to the gods, but by some blessing this village believes me and my apprentice to be simple healers. My tattoos are hidden, my red robes locked away, and my lab secured. I have not heard the word Thay since we arrived, and only my apprentice knows me as Ilantoth. This place is not ideal for my research, but I could never return home. Not the way I escaped. I'd be put to death, with worse to follow. The work here is simple and allows me to continue my research at night, but progress is slow. Reanimation seems easy, but restoring life, that prize eludes me. The tomb contains the magic I need, but it fights me at every step, as does my apprentice. At least my familiar has made it easy to secure bodies without raising suspicion. This will take time. Will the Zolkirs find me before I can bring her back? I cannot say, but if they do come for me, they'll have to face the guardians I've raised. Okay. We'll take the longbow. Oh, I didn't even notice this fissured satellite there. Probably could have used that to my advantage during the fight against some of the skeletons, maybe. Okay. Actually, I think there's a hidden chest here. Let me go back to camp quick and recruit some new companions to my party. Who do I want? Will... Or, where are you? Or, there you are, Shadowheart.
We get along quite well, I think.
Almost pleasant traveling with company.
Wait.
If you ignore all
I don't
the
know if that's gonna
less-
get rid of her concentration if I get rid of her out of my party. I don't know. I don't want to find out the hard way.
Well, hello. What can I do for you? Oh, darling, It sounds...
Yeah, I know it's awful.
The goblins still infest the roads. As long as their leaders live, Zevlor's people are trapped. That's
Okay. Alright, we're leveling you up to level 4, Will. Okay. Cantrips, take only half the damage from bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing attacks to last for 2 turns. Blade Ward, Abjuration cantrip. I may go Blade Ward just because of I'm a... I mean, what are my 2 cantrips anyways? I could go poisons, or... I'll go Blade Ward, I guess. And then for spells, let me go... Yeah, let me get rid of Raffle Smite. And then I'm going to get in its place... Oh, Cloud of Daggers is a very good spell. I'm going to get Cloud of Daggers. Conjure a cloud of spinning daggers that attack anyone inside, 44 slashing damage. Lasts for 10 turns, range is 60 feet, and it uses concentration. Yeah, I'm going to do Cloud of Daggers. And then... I can learn another spell as well. Which one do I learn? I think I'm gonna go Hold Person. That's I think good for a Hexblade Warlock, right? I can Hold Person and just attack it with my melee weapons. So I'll go Hold Person, I guess. And then feat, I guess I will go Ability Score Improvement, maybe. Or do I go? I already have proficiency with medium armor, so moderate armor wouldn't be good for me. I'm just trying to look for the other feats here to see if there's one that I want. Maybe Resilient? You increase an ability by 1 to maximum 20 and gain proficiency in ability saving throws. Am I proficient in Constitution? I'm not. Maybe I'd go Resilient later and increase Constitution by 1 to 16. No? Or do I go Dex maybe? I'm already proficient. No, I'm not proficient with Dex saving throws. You know what I mean? Like, maybe I could go Resilient and get proficiency of Constitution saving throws, right? So that way I can it's easier for me to maintain concentration on spells. Maybe? I don't know what to go here. Because I'm already proficient in Charisma, so do I go Charisma to 18 and then, like... Constitution to 15? And then later I take the Resilient feat with Will, and that way I could increase my Constitution to 16 and get proficiency in Constitution saving throws? But then I can also get Warcaster later, too. Or I could increase my Dexterity. I mean, having Dexterity from +2 to +3 isn't gonna really help Will, because Will uses medium armor instead of light armor, right? Because of medium armor, the max amount of armor class that you could gain from medium armor is +2 from your Dexterity modifier. Sorry, just taking a sip of water here. You know what I mean? Like, if I increase my charisma, obviously I'm increasing my charisma by 1. I either increase my charisma to 19, just straight up. I increase my charisma to 18 and increase my con to 15, or I increase my charisma to 18 and increase my dexterity to 15. Like, neither of these two are gonna help me right now, right? Or this isn't gonna help me either. Really, the only thing that's gonna benefit is getting that charisma from 17 to 18. It's just the question is, what am I gonna spend that last ability improvement on? Dexterity, con, or charisma? Right? Dexterity would help a little bit if I'm able to eventually get it to 16, right? If I choose, like, the Resilient feat, or I increase it later, I could get initiative from +2 to +3. But it's not going to help my armor class, because Will uses medium armor, and the only bonus that you get from, and the max amount of bonus that you get from medium armor is +2 for your dexterity modifier when you're determining your armor class, right? Because it's whatever the armor is wearing, armor class plus your dexterity modifier, max of +2 for medium armor. Now I could have also get the I could get the medium armor master feat. When you wear medium armor, it doesn't impose disadvantage on stealth checks, and the bonus to armor class you could gain from your dexterity modifier also becomes +3. So I could eventually choose this feat if I want to have my dexterity be 16. But in that way, I have to essentially, at level 4, right, do this, and then I have to eventually choose another feat to increase my dexterity from 15 to 16, and I have to choose another feat to get a medium armor master. So I think I'm just going to do this. And then my next feat, I'll probably just increase my charisma from 18 to 20. And then my last feat, I'll probably maybe do resilient. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think this is what I'm going to do. Okay.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Yes! Thank you, Will.
What's that?
Thank you, Will. Okay, we'll send this to Gale. Scroll Flaming Sphere, uncommon scroll, 2d6 fire damage. Summon a flaming sphere that damages nearby enemies and objects. You can move the sphere, it emits a bright light. Lasts for 10 turns, range is 60 feet, requires enemies to make a dexterity saving throw, and it uses concentration. 0.04 and weight 65 in value. We'll send that to Gale. And then Scroll of Featherfall. You and nearby allies gain immunity to falling damage. It lasts for 10 turns, range of 30 feet. Featherfall is a bonus action, 0.04 and weight 40 in value. We'll also send that to Gale, and then, woo, 4 gold. Look at that.
Can't stop
Okay.
now.
Now, we're gonna go back to camp. And then... we're gonna have Gale stay here.
Maybe it'll bring us closer.
What's on your mind? I question the wisdom of that, Obi.
Okay, so it does break concentration if they go back to camp. Good to know, good to know. Okay, Astarion, you're gonna stay here. Or, no, not stay here, you're coming with me. Okay.
Lead.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Okay. So that was one thing that I wanted to do before I go to the Gauntlet Camp. But there was one other thing I want to do. Let's travel to the Blighted Village here. I want to recruit our last companion.
Which of us would you rather feed on if he had free reign?
Has free reign.
Will, no question. He's strong, fast, and righteous. I'm salivating already.
Interesting.
Interesting.
These boots have seen every...
You sound disappointed. I'll bite you if you ask.
I'm sure you would. Don't sound so eager.
Hurrah. Oh, whoops.
Well met.
Okay.
Sharp as ever.
Killed a few giant bats in my day story, but never hunted a vampire.
Just to remind you, I'm merely a spawn. It won't count. But if you want a true vampire, I'm happy to recommend one.
If not over...
Okay, we're taking this Murgrass right here.
Starion, how is the rat diet going?
Toll collector key.
It's
Polished and shiny, save for a splattering the dry blood. Found near a dead toll collector. 0.02 in weight, 1 in value. Where is it? There we go.
Key. Wonder what it opens.
Yeah, I
Oh, hello.
did
What
not
can I
mean to do that.
Might be useful.
Well, well, well. Our final companion, Karlach. Welcome to the party. Or almost, I should say.
One horn. The stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you. Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the Blade of Frontiers, but I...
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood, the Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator in the archdevil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Or near it, anyway.
You served her. That's enough to damn you.
Will catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
So, hang on, just give me a... I'm gonna take 2 minutes, I'm gonna get a quick snack. I'll be right back. Overlapping Rifleman, how are you? So this is one of the like you have the choice of killing her here, right? Essentially saying cut her down, or you know what I mean? And if you're doing that, like I would say this is one of the most evil choices in the game that you can make, right? If you're playing an evil run, it may be something you would consider of killing Karlach, because you could do Karlach, right? There is a quest line for killing Karlach here, and essentially having Will, right? Because he's sent by Willie to learn his patron Mizora. Will is a warlock, and if you know anything about warlocks, warlocks get their power through like a devil, a goddess, a god, some divine power, some higher divine power, right? And Will's patron, Mizora, sent Will to go hunt down Karlach. And we learn, because in Will's contract it states that he is to hunt down people with no heart. And Karlach technically doesn't have a heart because in her heart is like an iron contraption, right? I mean, Will probably took it as, oh, having no heart to mean that like a person, meaning no heart, like that they're evil, right? But Karlach actually doesn't have a heart, but that doesn't make her evil, right? She's still a good person. So Will, you have a chance to essentially side with Will's patron here and kill Karlach, right? And go down an evil run. Or it may not necessarily go down an evil run, but that be one of the most evil choices you can make in the game. Or you could have essentially Will say no to his patron, right? And say no, we're saving Karlach here. She poses no danger to the Sword Coast. She's not a threat. She's not some evil devil. She's just a tiefling. Which is what we're going to do. We're not playing the evil run, so we're clicking. I don't know. Any of these first two options will work. We'll just go with option number 1 here. And you get approval from all companions in your party.
Listen to sense now. I don't want this to end badly for either of us. You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
I'm Karlach, but you already knew that. And you are... Well met, soldier. Nice to meet a friendly around here. It's been tough going so far. I may not be a devil, but I can put the Blade's reputation to work. How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? Little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. Really good. It turns out I've got a knack for killing demons. That made me a valuable asset. Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called paladins of Tyr, to take me back. Problem is, I'm not going. Fuck yes! They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Then we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good? I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your skin off.
Looks like your troops all trooped up. You'll need to send someone packing if you want me to join.
I would object, but sitting by the fire while you do all the hard work sounds marvelous, actually.
Bruh.
Let's hop.
You're so gentle. That's not how I was taught.
Cruel words strengthen neither heads nor hearts, Shadow.
Loot this backpack.
I wouldn't
Arsenic
quite
oil.
say that.
Uncommon.
I learned a
Put your
lesson
weapon in an
after
oil that strips targets that are resistant to fire damage of their
You came to
resistance.
resent your
Targets
tutor,
that are
I bet.
immune to fire damage are
I taught them
unaffected.
to fight,
It lasts for 10
not to
turns.
hate.
It was then that Swirls tossed the oil. It splattered the Cambion and all at once its skin of brilliant carmine dull to dark. Or red like cheap wine, and the fiend vented the sound of anguish I almost pitied, for its very affinity to fire was now undone. 0.2 in weight, 25 in value. Wizard's Bane oil, uncommon. Coat your weapon in oil. Its target receive a -3 penalty to spell attack rolls and spell save DC, and disadvantage on saving throws for maintaining concentration for 2 turns. Symbols for the 8 schools of magic fluctuate in this oil, one by one appearing and dissolving in the oil as if devoured. 0.2 in weight, 40 in value. And then Drow Poison, uncommon. Coat your active weapon of poison. Targets must succeed a Constitution saving throw or become poisoned and fall asleep. It lasts for 10 turns. Many Drow cultivate poisons with religious fervor. After all, Loth, their dread archinid goddess, is pleased by only the deadliest of concoctions. 0.4 in weight, 30 in value. 2 alchemist fires, trap disarm toolkit, and arrow of ice. We're essentially going to send all of this to Astarion. Okay, wait. What does the Blade of Frontier say? Talk to Will about Karlach. We located Karlach, who is not the treacherous devil Will believed her to be. We resolved the situation peacefully, but Will owes us an explanation. Our fiery friend. Deal with the Paladins of Tyr. We recruited Karlach and said we'd help defeat the Paladins of Tyr. Sorry, that we helped the Paladins hunting her. Battle like Crash Region, hunt the devil, confront the Paladins. Karlach joined us. She told us she's being hunted by servants of Zariel who are pretending to be Paladins of Tyr. We need to deal with them. Okay, Will, what do you have to say?
So, Will, now that we've made peace, how about we get to know each other properly? What's your story?
Not so much a story as a pantomime. And I've played my part all too poorly.
Go on. We're listening.
It means that a reckoning's coming. And I'll be the one to pay up.
You make it sound like a harvest of devils coming for your throat.
You're closer than you know. One night soon when we make camp, the veil will be lifted. And I'll face my penance.
Chance to see the blade squirm, perhaps. The blade is him. I'm essentially saying that I want Will to be terrified. Now, I'm good on that.
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
We are going to go back to camp here and actually level up Karlach.
Those Paladins I need to stomp are that away.
Wait, I need to level up. Danger sense. These sense when things are as they should be. You have advantage on dexterity saving throws against trap spells when surfaces. To gain this benefit, you can't be blinded or incapacitated. And then actions, reckless attack. Until your next turn, you have advantage on attack rolls, but enemies also have advantage against you. We're gonna go with Giant, actually. You walk the path of giants, invoking their elemental might and size by drawing strength from the same primal forces as them. Subclass features: Fabric's Greed, your carrying capacity is increased by a quarter. Actions: Giant's Rage class actions. Enter a rage and increase in size. Your rage damage bonus is doubled on throw attacks. Rage ends early if you don't attack an enemy or take damage each turn. You can't cast or concentrate on spells while raging. As a bonus action to enter rage and a rage charge. And then wait. I don't know if I should go with Berserker or Giant. I think I'd go with Berserker. Balance is both a means and an end. You follow a path of untrammeled fury, slick of blood as you whirl in the chaos of battle, heedless of your own well-being. So she gets Frenzy. Your rage turns into a frenzy. You gain Frenzy Strike and Enraged Throw. You can also make an improvised weapon attack as a bonus action. And she gets Frenzied Strike as a bonus action. Make a melee attack of your equipped weapon. And an Enraged Throw. Pick up an item or creature and throw it at a target, dealing additional damage and knocking it prone for one turn. Both take a bonus action to use. Oh, spells she gets Legacy of Avernus Syrian Smite. Does your so whatever your weapon damage you have, plus an extra 2d6 fire damage, and set your target on fire. It takes 1d6 fire damage every turn. It lasts for 10 turns. Melee attack roll, uses concentration, it comes back after a long rest. I think I'm gonna go Berserker, because I think that's their default subclass. I think that's what I'm gonna go with. And there she is. Oh, level 4. Oops. Excuse me. Alrighty.
So, Will, what was the Blade of Frontier's toughest kill?
Ah, it was a great scrap.
Wait, what does Karlach have to
A
say?
hungry minotaur.
Hey, we're still going after those
Yeah.
paladins, right? Can't leave Zariel's bruisers roaming the coast. Good news. Can't wait to see him finished.
I think she was upset because we went back to camp.
Need to find a way forward.
Okay, 47 gold, I'll take that. No, whoa. Ew, severed head. The severed head of a young woman, the jaws ripped off, locking her face in an eternal bloody scream. 10 in weight, 1 in value. Intestines. 0.4 in weight, 1 in value. These sticky, foul-smelling guts attract a persistent cloud of flies. Rib cage. Nothing in there. Prestigiously separated from the rest of the skeleton and cleaned of flesh and organs. 0.2 in weight, 1 in value for the ribcage. Pile of bones. Severed leg. Deep purple bruises bloom on the putrid flesh wherever you touch this leg. 16 in weight, 1 in value. Okay. Alright, let's go confront these Paladins of Tyr, in quotation marks. Wait, I need to bind my weapon. There we go. I'll send this to Will.
Defender of the people.
Okay. There we go. That's much better. Okay.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Cut it out. It's worse than Knowles out there. Please, no more.
Oh, my
Leave
bad.
us in peace, and we shall
Okay.
leave you in kind.
Okay. I respect it.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please. We just want to go home.
Damn. So close. I didn't want to use Karlach's guidance because it would have gotten, you can only concentrate on one spell at a time. It would have gotten rid of her shield of faith that she has on me. It would have gotten rid of my shield of faith, so I'm not going to use her, guidance. Because I know, obviously, playing this game before, that he's lying, so there's no point in really succeeding on this roll. I just wanted to see if my character could find out, but oh well.
Nothing in his demeanor betrays him.
I'll tell you whatever you wish to know. Just let us live, please.
Ah, this is rich. They serve the archdevil Zariel. Biggest liar in all the realms. Seems her servants have picked up some of Mummy's tricks. Believe me, these sneaky fucks won't stop till they have me hog-tied at her feet.
It isn't true. Half of us are badly injured, the other half dead. I admit we ambushed you. An assignment from our god, Tyr. We thought you a devil, and with your flames you proved us right. But Tyr will not consign us to our death. He is merciful. Leave us, and we'll
Oh, my
leave
bad.
you. Enough! Enough! I'll not play pretend anymore. Karlach, You're going home in pieces if needs must. And you'll soon learn what it means to ally yourself with the likes of this garbage.
Avernus was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back!
Making my move.
Hexblade's curse. Oh, that was a big hit too. Rude.
Moving.
Alright, time to enter a rage. Oh yeah, she's cooked, chat. God damn it. I missed, even if using reckless attack.
Still on my feet. On my way.
Oh, and she's bleeding. And she's dazed. Goodbye. Okay, you're rude. Okay, we're gonna come over here. Fine, we'll cast Spiritual Weapon, Great Sword. Alright, we'll come over here, cast Guiding Bolt on Darrell. Hopefully that will get rid of her concentration on Hold Person. Because every single time you take damage, you have to roll to maintain concentration. So hopefully this will be enough to... 20 damage? Damn, she fucking maintained concentration on that? God damn. DC at 10, she rolled 16. Fucking A. Okay, whatever. Fuck her. Yeah. I knew I was gonna be dead. Ouch. Alright, well there goes Sorrel, dead.
Fleet of foot.
Rude. Hey! Oh, thank you goodness for maintaining. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna throw this. Actually, I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna go Frenzied Strike on you, I guess. Okay. Sure, I'll go Second Wind.
Another step forward. Open up.
You're just gonna hide over here.
Ready.
Well, okay. Since Toretta's bleeding, she's gonna take damage anyways at 1 health, so I don't need to target her. I just need to target Anders here. Oh god, he has got good wisdom, which is why. Oh yeah, wisdom of +8 from proficiency, wisdom save. God, and aura protection. Yeah, no wonder my Tola Dev, which requires a target to make a wisdom saving throw, only has a 25% chance of succeeding. Okay. That's fine. That's cool. We will cast... Sure, I'll cast Inflict Wounds.
Bleed for me.
Whoa, whoa, hey! Oh my god, he missed! Bruh, missed. Yeah, unfortunately, the only thing with these great swords is that they have slow-ass movement. They can only move 20 feet per turn, so I can't do anything else. Oh my god, wait, I can literally cast Clouded Daggers, like, right here. Oh, that would kill both of them. Yeah.
Coming through.
What's this?
Fine, well, reckless attack. Wait.
How much farther can I go?
So, Will with a Y. Why?
Why? That's right.
Oh.
Fuck them. Fuck Zariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash. Zariel's gotta stop fucking with me, you know? I'm done with it. I'm done with her. I'm free. I'm free.
God damn it.
Can't give up now.
That ought to do it. Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look? Honey, I could go all
Excuse me?
night.
What did he say?
Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close till I've found a way to calm it down.
Okay.
High pain tolerance, and a dynamic duo of truly shitty bosses. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the Scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him.
Sure, ask her what happens if she doesn't get tuned up first.
Who knows? Maybe I can run like this indefinitely, but maybe not. A weaponsmith, huh? Not sure if he's the guy, but I'd love to find out. A tune-up would do this rusty heart a world of good.
So yeah, so essentially after you kill the Paladins of Tyr, it's scripted where Karlach essentially spends 10 in-game turns damaging the place. Now it doesn't get fully damaged, so you can still loot it afterwards. Now she does start burning stuff, so I would recommend with the rest of your party to get out, so you don't just start burning to death. Right, because literally Zariel's, I mean, right, because Karlach herself starts burning. She kind of burns up when she gets very pent up and very angry, which in this case is very understandable. Let's just check our little journal updates here. So we got the Wizard of Waterdeep. Treat Gale's condition. Gale's condition is worsened again. He requires us to give him another magical item in order to absorb the weave inside. And then the Blade of Frontiers. Rest at camp. Will spoke ominously about a penance he must face. We should take a long rest when the opportunity strikes. There's clearly a lot the Blade of Frontiers isn't telling us. And then the Hellion's Heart. A subquest of our fiery friend. Talk to Daemon. We should bring Karlach to Daemon, the tiefling weaponsmith we met in the Druid's Grove. And then our fiery friend. Travel with Karlach. We confronted the paladins chasing Karlach. She's joined our search for a cure for the parasite. Daemon, a tiefling smith, might be able to help Karlach with her engine. We're actually going to go back to camp and take a long rest. Much needed long rest. Let's go to camp. But first off, I guess time to give Gale a magic item so he isn't hunched over like this. Goodness gracious, Gale.
I need a moment for the two of us.
My condition is worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile.
Sure, I will give you Silver Pendant.
Thank you. It is a strange experience. Each time anew. Like her. Lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. Somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect of the first. Somewhat relieved the discomfort, but I fear my hunger hasn't quite...
Should I go with this option? No, I'm not gonna go with that. Sure, I'll go with... Are you alright? Is there anything I can do to help you? Sure.
You do plenty for me,
oh, my
more
bad.
than you realize. But this cannot be remedied. The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle, the Fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think. Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was too. A great deal of trouble indeed.
Okay. So yeah, the Wizard of Waterdeep. We gave Gale another magical item, but this time the weave inside wasn't quite as effective at stabilizing his condition. He seems only mildly concerned about that. For now, we should keep looking for any suitable items for the next time he calls on us. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have a rest at camp.
Really? Really?
Yeah,
really?
sorry. You heard me, you heard me, you heard me.
Oh, fine. I'll be here eating dirt or
Dirt?
whatever.
What? I didn't tell you to eat dirt.
Need something?
Okay.
Karlach's all fire and fury. I pray to the Triad it doesn't consume her. Are you sure?
What's on your mind?
Alright, got my main party back, and now it's time... Oh my goodness. So much stuff to put in my chest here. Okay, there we go. There we go, we cleared up some stuff from our inventory. Alright, time to take a long rest. Alright, let's see what kind of penance is waiting for Will, shall we?
I'll give it a shot.
Hellfire. She's coming.
Well, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
Well, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlach's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlach, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark. Clause G, Section 9. Targets shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlach meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart. Don't you worry. That ship has long sailed the Styx. But a defiant pup must still pay his price. To wit.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet. There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlach, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you.
Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
I do have to say, Mizora is attractive. Here on, just give me like 2 minutes here. All right, let's go talk to our companions.
There you are. I was just thinking about you. And that delicious moment we shared the other night. I admit I may have been a little eager, but can you blame me? You were my first. In all these years, I've only ever fed on beasts. Drinking the blood of thinking creatures is a different thing entirely. You were delectable. And now I can't help but wonder how the others taste.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. Just to be funny.
Don't worry. There's enough of me to go around. I'm a man of tremendous appetites. I don't think they'd volunteer, of course. But it doesn't make me any less curious. Take Gale, for example. He strikes me as someone whose blood is rich, refined, like well-aged brandy. But the Gith? What in the hells would she taste like? Oh. Well, that sounds very appealing. I'm almost convinced. Absolutely. A mere thought experiment. So, in the spirit of theoretical questions, if you had to take a bite from one of them, who would it be? Oh, no. No.
Oh, my
Don't be
bad. Okay,
disgusted.
okay.
I just mean a sip of their blood. No mastication required. A fine choice. She is
I agree.
enticing. Although, the more I think on it, the hungrier I get. I better go find something I can actually get my teeth into. There's nothing that tasty lurking out in the woods, but I'll make do. Sweet dreams.
Okay. Alright, Will, what do you have to say about Mizora?
God's damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mizora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Will was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
I mean, okay, that kind of is true. He tells me not to go for Raphael. He's like, no, don't offer, like, don't have, like, don't believe in devil, or don't, whatever it's tricks, or something like that. Yeah, he's packed into Mizora. I mean, yeah, I'll go with this.
I'd count my lucky stars for it, but I reckon luck is on holiday. I'm only alive because my patron still has use for me. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
Okay. Alright, Gale.
I can't help feeling Will got off lightly. The wrath of the hells is second only to the wrath of the heavens. Having a devil in our camp will certainly make things interesting. Never a dull day, is there? We all have our burdens, one way or the other.
Okay. Nice and to the point there, okay. Okay, Lae'zel.
The Blade of Frontiers in the guise of a devil. I'd remark on the irony, but I'd hate to waste the breath. Still, it took guts to defy that petty patron of his. The blade's sting is real.
I expect I am your first.
I suppose I am as alien to you as you are to me. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake.
Whoa! Come on!
Better is an opinion, but mine is certainly more
What?
economical.
What do you mean economical nose?
Dignified.
What does an economical nose even mean? Rude. I was gonna ask you to join my party. No, I'm not. Wait, what does Astarion have to say about Will?
So, Will did the right thing, and it earned him a set of horns. Let that be a lesson to us all.
Alright, Karlach!
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that. You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was. What's the story?
Alrighty. Shadowheart, my last companion to talk to.
I hope Mizora flies into the blades of a windmill for what she did to Will. Though, I must admit, the new look is a little...
Hey, you're supposed to fall for me! What is this?
What can I say? They were eye-catching. Consider me an
Oh,
art
okay.
lover.
Really? That's what you're gonna say about that? Wow. I see how this is. Fine, I'll go to bed now. Alright. Alrighty. Oh god, this is Scratch! Yay! So cute. Our camp is filling up. Okay, I guess let's loot this place. And then we will go to the goblin camp. Okay, we'll take the hyena ear. So I know I said last time I was gonna go to the goblin camp straight away, but I wanted to clear that undead fight. Because I mean, that's a tough fight. I wanted to at least clear it out to get it out of the way. And two, I wanted to recruit Karlach. She was the last companion I needed to recruit. She's the last of the main six, and felt wrong not having her in my camp yet, so I'm like, you know what, it's time to recruit Karlach, so. So yeah, and that's a cool thing about this game. It's not like super linear in which like you need to go something like in a particular order, right? Within reason, the game's mostly within free reign. You're allowed to make whatever choice you see fit. Alright, what does this book read? Traveler's Guide to the Sore Coast, Volume 4, The Risen Road. An old, cheaply bound book that's starting to fall to pieces. Okay. The stained, well-thumbed pages filled with traveling device that seems to be decades out of date. Those who seek to journey to the coast from the interior regions lying to the east will typically seek out the Risen Road. Running parallel to the river Cronathar, the Risen Road provides an overland route all the way from El Terrell to Baldur's Gate, and has proven tempting to travelers seeking an alternate to the river barges that sail to Cronathar. A portion of the road approximately halfway between El Terrell and Baldur's Gate has in recent years developed into an enclave for Soluna worship, with a temple of not insignificant splendor lying near the road. Indeed, an entire village, Moonhaven, has developed alongside the temple and can provide food and shelter to weary travelers. Farther east lies the citadel of Moonrise Towers, where a toll is required for onward passage of goods and folk alike. Some are tempted to go off-road in order to avoid the toll. However, bandits and other dangers may cause them to pay a much steeper price. Alright, we'll pick that up. Anders. Longsword, Scale Mail, and then Sword of Justice. Does 2d6 plus your strength modifier and weapon enchantment +1. You get access to Tyr's Protection, level 1 abjuration spell. Proficiency with this weapon type unlocks Pommel Strike, Lacerate, and Cleave. The words Deliverance, Justice, Vengeance are engraved on the base of the sword. They echo in your mind. It's a great sword, two-handed weapon, 5.4 in weight, 130 in value. We'll send this to camp. Findings from the Hinterlands, new edition. This quarterly journal appears to have been recently published and rapidly passed through several hands. Its front and back cover are grimy and soft with use. Most of its pages have been ripped out. Esteemed reader, while this journal is no stranger to surprising news from the outermost reaches of our fair land, I must warn that this season's edition contains news some find, in a word, shocking. It might be that the cult of the Absolute, reported by our agents in Eltergard, will fade like any other, but reports of alliances between Goblin and Loathsworn Drow, Troll and Draegr are a particular cause for alarm. The seriousness of the enclosed report is quite unique in our history. Prior to publication, messengers were sent to localities including Baldur's Gate, Scornabel, and Candlekeep. Let us hope these reports are received with the proper gravity for the safety of all. Sincerely, Minkus Etcherly, Editor-in-Chief. Stool, 2 in weight, 1 in value. Oh, really, Karlach? You had to burn down the stairs? Folding screen, used to protect the modesty of the dressee. 8 in weight, 1 in value. Okay. Fair enough. We'll pick up the plate. Ooh, 4 gold. Household prayer. I will pick up Order of the Gauntlet on matters of law and justice. A collection of essays on law and order. Embossed on the cover is a hand grasping a sword's blade. Good is the absence of evil. It means to seek peace and to enforce it. It means to seek depravity and to denounce it. And it means to trust in your God and yourself, for the greatest good of all is called faith. Goodness is not lawfulness. Law is commandment of God or of mortals. It is the call of authority and the sanction of its opponents. Law is the father of order. To renounce it is to invite chaos in which there is neither meaning nor life. Law can be corrupted. Lawfulness is not goodness. I say to you, then, that we seek not to be good or to be lawful, but to be just. For what is it to be good if we cannot define the acts that oppose it? What is it to be lawful if it is the devil's commands we obey? Justice is the hand that feeds the hungry and the shield that guards the weak. It is the sword that fells the wicked and the cloak that warms the indignant. It is for justice that the Order of the Gauntlet stands watch, and it is justice that Tyr and Torm, Helm, and Horde demand. Actually, I actually feel like I agree with that. I actually think I agree with what it says in that book. Scroll a mirror image. It's an uncommon scroll. Create 3 illusory duplicates of yourself that distract attackers. Each duplicate increases your armor class by 3. And then whenever you successfully evade an attack, one of the duplicates disappears. 0.04 in weight, 65 in value. We'll send this to Gale. Wrong person. Scroll of Melv's Acid Arrow. 4d4 plus 2d4 acid delayed. Shoot a green arrow that covers the target in the ground of acid. Deal immediately and deal at the end of the target's turn. Range is 60 feet, 0.04 in weight, 65 in value. We'll send this to Gale. We'll pick up the rest of this. Oh. Actually, now that I have Gale here. Whoa. Hey.
Salutations.
I'm gonna go to my spell book and learn some spells. We're gonna learn Featherfall. Level 1 spell. Enlarge / reduce is a level 2 transmutation spell, not trained yet. Make a creature larger or smaller to affect their weapon damage and strength checks and saving throws. The range is 30 feet. It requires enemies to make a constitution saving throw. It uses concentration. We already got Flaming Sphere. Mel's Acid Arrow. A Mirror Image. It's going to cost 400 gold, so I'll be left with 807. I'll learn 5 spells. 4 of them which will be level 2. I guess let's go for the descriptions of these spells. Witch Bolt, level 1 evocation spell, 1d12 lightning damage. Link yourself to a target with a bolt of lightning. Deal an additional d12 of lightning damage each turn by activating it. Range is 60 feet. Uses an attack roll, requires concentration. Fog Cloud, level 1 conjuration spell. The cloud blinds and heavily obscures creatures within it. Lasts for 10 turns. The area of effect is 15 feet. The range is 60 feet to cast it. It uses concentration. Grease, level 1 conjuration spell. Cover the ground in grease, slowing creatures within and possibly making them fall prone. Lasts for 10 turns. The area of effect is 13 feet. The range is 60 feet to cast it. Requires enemies to make a dexterity saving throw. Sleep, level 1 enchantment spell. Put creatures into a magical slumber. Select targets up to a combined 24 hit points. It lasts for 2 turns. The condition ends upon taking damage. The range is 60 feet to cast it. Thunder Wave, level 1 evocation spell. Release a wave of thunderous force that pushes away all creatures and objects. Creatures take 2d8 thunder damage. Unsaved targets still take half damage. Area of effect is 17 feet. Enemies have to make a constitution saving throw. Mage Armor, level 1 abjuration spell. Protect a target from attacks. Increase its armor class to 13 plus its dexterity modifier. Target can't be wearing armor. It lasts until a long rest. Shield, level 1 abjuration spell. This is a reaction. Reactions can only be used in response to a specific event. When you're about to be hit by an enemy, increase your armor class by 5. You take no damage from magic missile. This spell uses a reaction. Enhanced Sleep, level 1 transmutation spell. Triple a creature's jumping distance. It lasts for 10 turns. It's melee, act, and it's a ritual take on it. Find Familiar, level 1 conjuration spell. Summon a familiar, a phase spirit that takes an animal form of your choosing. Range is 60 feet. You get it back after a short rest. And it uses a ritual. Oh, it lasts for a long rest, excuse me. Lawn Strider, level 1 transmutation spell. Increase the creature's movement speed by 10 feet. Lasts until a long rest and it has a ritual take. We already got Flaming Sphere, Charm Person, we got Ice Knife, Protection from Evil and Good, Magic Missile, we already got, level 1 evocation spell, 3d4 plus 3 force damage. Shoot 3 magical darts, each dealing 2 through 5 force damage. They always hit their target. The range is 60 feet. Then we got Featherfall as a ritual take on it. Now level 2 spells. We have Phantasmal Force, 1d6 psychic damage. Deal damage to a creature each turn. At the start of its turn, it takes psychic damage. Each subsequent time it takes damage, the damage type of Phantasmal Force changes to match that damage type. The range is 60 feet, requires enemies to make an intelligence saving throw, and it uses concentration. Shadow Blade, level 2 illusion spell. Weave a shadowy short sword in your hand that deals 2d8 psychic damage. Costs a bonus action to cast, and it lasts until a long rest. Raven Feeblement, level 2 necromancy spell. Weaken a foe. They deal half damage with weapon attacks using strength. It lasts for 10 turns. Range is 60 feet to cast it. It's an attack roll and it uses concentration. Misty Step, level 2 conjuration spell. Surrounded by silvery mist, you teleport to an unoccupied space you could see. Range is 60 feet. Uses a bonus action. Detect Thoughts, level 2 divination spell. Focus your mind to read the thoughts of certain creatures while talking to them. It lasts until a long rest and it uses concentration and it has the ritual take. We already got, okay, large size reduced transmutation, metal assassin arrow evocation, flaming sphere conjuration, and mirror image illusion. I think we'll go with, this. Okay, and then for Shadowheart,
I wonder what the next move is.
level 1 spells, Cure Wounds, 1d8 plus 4 or not force, 1d8 plus 4 healing. Heal a creature you could touch. No effect on undead and constructs. Guiding Bolt, 46 radiant damage. The next attack roll against this target has advantage. It lasts for 2 turns. Range is 60 feet. And it's an attack roll. Healing Word, 1d4 plus 4 healing. Heal a creature you could see. It's a bonus action. Range is 60 feet. Inflict Wounds, 3d10 necrotic damage. Petrify a creature with the necrotic energy filling your hands. Melee attack roll. Bane, level 1 enchantment spell. Up to 3 creatures receive a minus 1d4 penalty to attack rolls and saving throws. It lasts for 10 turns. It's a range of 30 feet. Requires enemies to make a charisma saving throw and it uses concentration. Inflict Wounds is necromancy. Healing Word is evocation. Guiding Bolt is evocation. Cure Wounds is evocation. Bless, level 1 enchantment spell. Bless up to 3 creatures. They gain a plus d4 bonus to attack rolls and saving throws. It lasts for 10 turns, range of 30 feet, and it requires concentration. Command, level 1 enchantment spell. Command a creature to flee, move closer, freeze, drop to the ground, or drop its weapon. It lasts for 1 turn, its range is 60 feet, and requires enemies to make a wisdom saving throw. Create or destroy water, level 1 transmutation spell. Call forth rain or destroy a water-based surface. We already got protection from evil and good. Sanctuary, level 1 abjuration spell. You or an ally cannot be targeted until you attack or harm a creature. You can still take damage from area spells. It lasts for 10 turns. Its range is 60 feet. And you cast it as a bonus action. Now level 2 spells. Aid, it's an abjuration spell. Heal your allies and increase their hit point maximum by 5 hit points. It lasts until a long rest and it's a range of 30 feet. Blindness, it's a necromancy spell. Blind a creature. Attack rolls against it have advantage and the foe attacks have disadvantage. It lasts for 10 turns. Requires enemies to make a constitution saving throw and its range is 60 feet. Calm Emotions is a level 2 enchantment spell. Humanoids can't be charmed, frightened, or become enraged. It lasts for 10 turns, its range is 60 feet, and it uses concentration. Enhance Ability is a transmutation spell. Bestow a magical enchantment upon an ally. They gain advantage on ability checks of a chosen ability. It's a melee and it uses concentration. Hold Person is an enchantment spell. Hold a humanoid enemy still. They can't move, act, or react. Attacks from within 10 feet are always critical hits. It lasts for 10 turns. Its range is 60 feet. Requires enemies to make a wisdom saving throw and it uses concentration. Lesser Restoration is an abjuration spell. Cure a creature from disease, poison, paralysis, or blindness. It's melee. You have to touch a creature. Prayer of Healing is an evocation spell. 2d8 plus 4. Heal all allies you can see. It can only be used outside of combat. No effect on undead and constructs. It's a range of 30 feet. Protection from Poison is a level 2 abjuration spell. Touch a creature to neutralize all poisons affecting it and grant it protection against poisonous influences. It lasts until a long rest. Silence is an illusion spell. Create a soundproof sphere. All within are silenced and immune to thunder damage. It lasts for 100 turns. Its range is 60 feet and it uses concentration. And it can be cast as a ritual. Warding Bond is an abjuration spell. Ward an ally. They gain resistance to all damage and a +1 bonus to their armor class and saving throws. Each time the ally takes damage, you can take the same amount of damage. It lasts until a long rest. And it's melee. You have to touch the creature. Okay. Wait. Shadowheart, I'm gonna
My faith will guide me.
go up here and add I guess we'll go hold person.
No time to rest.
Okay, we'll take the supply pack. Don't want any of these mugs. They're just very low value. Okay, don't want that. Okay, we'll take the if bank. Excuse me, I want to pick up the corrugette, or whatever it's called. Thank you. Goodness gracious. Ooh, a maul. 2d6 plus your strength modifier and bludgeoning damage. Main hand only tenacity. When you miss an attack, you deal your strength modifier and bludgeoning damage anyway. Proficiency of this weapon type unlocks Backbreaker and Concussive Smash. Backbreaker, possibly knock an enemy prone. It lasts for 2 turns. Enemies have to make a strength saving throw. It's a melee attack roll. You get it back after a short rest. Hammers like this are used in many dwarven competitions, testing who can throw them the farthest while enduring the most ale. 9 in weight, 30 in value. Okay, we'll take the light crossbow. A glaive. 1d10 plus your strength modifier and slashing damage. Proficiency of this weapon type unlocks rush attack, lacerate, and then brace melee. Simple but sharp. The shaft of this glaive is worn smooth with use. Glaive, 2-handed weapon, extra reach, 5.4 and weight 65 in value. Okay, I'll take the padded armor. Okay, we're sending all this to camp.
Should mind my step.
Well. Fine, I'll do this. Okay, there's nothing here. Ooh, this journal. A pleasurable deal. This play is well worn and tattered. It has clearly been read many times. This is an expert from the play A Pleasurable Deal, banned in no fewer than 4 cities for its lewd content. Its scandalous nature led to a number of widely distributed and illicit printings. Narrator. Come here, fair folk, a tale now lost to time. In grief this man well sunk to depths sublime. A gift he sought to win his lady's heart. Arcambion smiled, for now the game did start. Enter Robert, male tiefling crying. Carlisay's stage right flashes smoke. Carlisay. Weep not, young man, no free your wife has fled, and comfort found in comrade's arms and bed. She licks her lips and cries his name, oh my, and now seek you to be the apple of her eye. Robert, how does a stranger know such things, I ask? Carlisay, I watch you from the shadows, and I see your shame and grief for nature's malady. You seek to win your lady and her bed, to have your name upon her lips instead. Robert, you know my curse, my pain, my grief, my woe? Carlisay, of you I know you seek a larger hoe, to plough fair maid and sow a seed to grow, but lack do ye a mighty horn and mast with which to guide a maid to bed and fast. Well. Alright, time to go in here. Take the pad. There is so much equipment in this house. I mean, it is absolutely ridiculous. Alright, The Lord of Madness, Volume 4, Yiganao. This book of fine red leather seems ageless, but the smell of rotting flesh emanates from its pages. Of all the demon lords, few have made their mark on the world as firmly as Yiganao. Though his ravenous hunger is claimed to be a mindless compulsion, there is nothing mindless about the thorough insinuation of his presence in the world via his chosen, gnolls. But how are gnolls created? First, a chosen of Yiganao must do as their master wills. Kill. A hyena that then feasts on the corpse of the chosen's victim, and a gnoll is born of the glutted belly of the hyena. Gnolls first born are hunger manifest. They ravage any living being, tearing body and bone asunder, leaving behind only bones. They care not for wealth or material gain, only to satiate their hunger. That satiation is itself an offering to Yiganao, funneled directly to him. Some might envy the gnolls for such a tangible connection to their creator god, but that envy would melt to utter terror as soon as the beast's rotting breath and wicked cackles make their way through the dark of night. If you should find yourself the object of gnollish pursuit, burn your corpses, cover your scent, and pray to whoever might aid you, for there is no bribing, begging, or reasoning with hunger incarnate. Damn, just like me for real. No, I was kidding. Alright. Oh, you thought we were done looting this place. Oh. How wrong you are. That was like the first 20% of the place. Low key. We are going to loot the, go down this hatch and loot the cellar.
That body's so ripe, I'd need to drink the blood.
Wait,
with a
what? I've never heard that quote before. Usually it's Gale who says something when I enter down here, not Astarion. Alright, we're gonna take the studded shield. Thank you very much. So much camp supplies, too. It's unreal. Battle axe. Padded armor. I feel like eventually I'm gonna be, encumbered. No. Like, how much... I'm actually close to being encumbered, actually. Funnily enough. Okay, we're gonna loot the Toll Dead Collector here. Toll House Ledger. Its edges are charred and stained of a liquid of suspicious origin. A ledger containing details of a Toll House's takings for the current year 1492 DR. Most entries are neatly written, listing the travelers and the amount of gold paid, but the text on the most recent page is smudged and rambling. 9 Mar and Poff, 4 merchants of single wagon of sundries, 25 gold. 12 Mar and Poff. Flaming Fist Company, 15 fists and gauntlet, 100 gold fee waived. Fists don't pay tolls, they extort. 21 Mar and Poff. Brewer and 2 guards, bringing kegs to Joaquin's Rest, 35 gold. 2 Uktar. 7 farmers, no goods, no gold, wounded. Warned us to leave. 3 Uktar. Sent courier to request extra guards or relief. 7 Uktar. More farmers, too many to count. No goods, carrying their own dead. 11 Uktar. Road untenable. 16 Uktar. Preparing to abandon post. Alright, this could go to Astarion. Take the antidote. Alright, and now I got the key from the outside, kind of near where we saw, Karlach. That opens up this door. Okay, Astar, and you're gonna disarm all these vents, please.
That might be worth a look.
Trap. This place is more dangerous than I thought.
Watch your back.
I'm just gonna disarm all these traps quick.
There are traps about.
Really? We're all failing our perception checks? Really? Wow. I see how this is. Okay, Shadowheart, you're gonna sit in this chair.
Blades always sharp. Let's try this way. There's something more to this.
Gale, you're gonna sit down here.
What am I missing?
What a day. Be careful. There are traps about.
Okay, you're just gonna hide over there.
Let's get going.
And then we're gonna loot everything in here. It's gonna take a little while. And trust me, it actually is some good stuff in here. I say there's good stuff in here, then the first two crates they open, there's nothing. Oh, look at that. Potion of animal seeking, simple toxin. See, I told you guys, I told you. You just have to believe me. Light hammer, 1d4 plus your strength modifier and bludgeoning damage. Proficiency this weapon type unlocks concussive smash. Years of working hot iron have caused both of this hammer's faces to bulge slightly. Light hammer, lightweight and a thrown weapon, 1.8 in weight, 30 in value. Like canvas, a pink cotton cloth full of possibilities, 2.1 in weight, 3 in value. Well, not possibilities for me, because I ain't picking that shit up. Bronze ingot. A small but heavy bar of untempered bronze manufactured at the High House of God, 2 in weight, 20 in value. Silver ingot. A small but heavy bar of untempered silver manufactured at the High House of God, 2 in weight, 50 in value each one, right? Because there's 2 of them here. None of that. Don't want anything from there. We'll take the broken padded armor, 11 armor class, sustainer Gamzeon of quilted cloth, good for catching blows but almost unbearably sweaty, 7.2 in weight, 30 in value. Broken club, 1.4 plus your strength modifier and bludgeoning damage. Proficiency this weapon type unlocks concussive smash. The tip of this club has snapped off, its wood rotten to the core, 1.8 in weight, 10 in value. It's not even allowing me to pick it up. Oh well, whatever. Ooh, Onyx Rain. The silver band is inlaid of onyx and tempered to a sharpened point. Beautiful but dangerous. And Dark Rain. With a sharpened gemstone at its center, this rain is capable of cutting the very flesh it decorates. Polish Rain. Each purple gemstone set in this thin silver band has been polished until it gleams. 0.1 in weight, 18 in value. This one is 14 in value. This one is 18 in value. All are 0.1 in weight. Ooh, I will take that. Not take that. Oh, 252 gold? Oh, ho, 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 ho. So yeah, like my rule of reference, I have no idea if this is like the meta. I always pick up things that are 10 value or more, pretty much, except cloves. I don't know why. Well, it says destitute cloves. I don't need destitute cloves. All right, where we're going, we don't need. Wait, what did tub? Yeah, we don't need like the rotten mushroom. Okay. I'm actually picking up a fair amount of potions of animal speaking, which is nice. Nope. Okay, we'll take that. Wait. That actually has a thing that's actually not rotten. Like the first basket where it's not rotten food, it's actually just normal food. No, I'm encumbered. Okay, we're sorting this by type. Okay, all this armor we're sending to Astarion. Okay. We're also sending this to camp.
Watch your back.
Oh my god, it even shows them sitting down. That is actually kind of funny. Um... Damn, the simple toxin's actually worth more than the basic poison? I actually did not see that. Look at that. I did not even notice that. Yeah, basic poison's only worth 20 in value, and then the simple toxin, okay, just done the math, is worth 25. Huh. I did not. Interesting. Okay, well, anyways.
Never a dull moment.
Get over here.
Something good here, I hope.
Just another crate.
At the ready.
Don't want any of that.
Hmm.
Yeah, there's pretty much like never anything in vases. You don't have to worry about that, but you never know. You never know. You know? I will pick up the carafe of wine and the rapier from here. Pitcher beer. Okay, the leadership of the Zentarim. A battered manuscript, inconsistent in color and construction. The content appears to be following up on previous material. An expert from the ongoing metatext, rebound by Osva Elgin, a scholar excommunicated from the Church of Denir for her heretical efforts to reconstruct the metatext, or God's annal of lost and hidden knowledge. Despite their protestation to the contrary, it takes no keen eye to see echoes of Bainite philosophy in modern Zentarim practice, a strict militaristic hierarchy where all power flows from the top. Who occupies that position today is the matter of some speculation, for the Black Network's leadership was thought destroyed along with their headquarters at Sentinel Keep in 1383 DR. In the following decades, however, a new base of power began to consolidate at the fortress of Darkhold, far to the south. At its center stands the Paraghost, an enigmatic armored figure to whom the Zentarim's rebirth is almost single-handedly attributed. Whoever their leader, it is clear that this new Zentarim have not abandoned plans for domination so much as recalculated their approach. Where once their focus was on the subversion and conquest of nations, the network of today is much more concerned of establishing their stranglehold on the market, a power which crosses borders that are closed to more conventional forces. We'll pick that up. Ooh, 207 gold. We will take that. We do take those. Oh, another pleasurable deal. I'll pick that up. Thank you. Okay. Take that. Helmet. Constitution saving throw +1, 2 in weight, 40 in value, medium armor. A padding that once lined this helmet has long since worn away. Take the metallic gloves.
Always room for more?
The great sword. Bow-studded shields. The one in chest here. Ooh, gloves of heroism. Uncommon gloves. Warding hands. When you use your channel oath spells, you gain heroism. And your strength saving throws goes up by +1. Sued covers the palms of these gloves, ensuring a soft, comforting touch for anyone in need of help. 1 in weight, 110 in value. We'll send this to camp. Pick up the bronze necklace here, the gold. Woo! Nope, nothing in there. Yeah, dude, there is so much stuff in this house. I'm gonna be able to get so rich. War Pick. 1d8 plus your strength modifier and piercing damage. Proficiency at this weapon type unlocks maiming strike, piercing strike, and weakening strike. A pickaxe modified to pierce flesh and armor rather than stone. 1.8 in weight, 50 in value. Okay. I believe that is it. I'm just seeing if I missed anything in here. I mean, there is. I just absolutely stripped this place of its wealth. Wait, before I group my party back together, I better get started off of here before they close the doors. Okay. See, as soon as they get off the chairs, the the hidden passageway closes back up.
I wanted the easy path.
Okay, enough of that. Oh, a severed arm? Ew. Heavy and slick with sweat and blood, this arm has a tendency to slip out of your hands. 16 in weight, 1 in value. Wait, why are they assuming that I picked it up? I'm not picking up an arm. Ew. What?
What's that?
What do you mean tendency to slip out of my hands? I'm not picking that shit up. I'm not picking up a arm, a human arm. Or a humanoid arm, whatever. Could be an elf arm, you know.
Bodies everywhere. Accident.
I know. Yep, I knew there was a hidden chest over here. I knew it, cause I'm the goat. And because I'm the goat, the contents of this chest is gonna be absolutely weak. I mean, the arrow fire is nice, but I mean, the 15 gold is like, really? Okay, well, we will discover this waypoint here. Okay, we got that. Now I think we'll go back over here. Actually, before we go... Wait, our journal. Oh, the Blade of Frontiers. Continue traveling with Will. We met Will's diabolical patron, Mizora, who was none too happy to find that Will failed to slay Karlach. She punished Will for his disobedience by turning him into a devil and departed, though it seems likely we'll meet her again. Yeah, for some weird reason, she's put on the game's cover instead of Karlach. Excuse me. I don't know why that's the case, but I guess it is what it is. We're gonna take a small detour all the way over here. Town. Dude, I still can't believe the Lakers lost that game. Okay, now we're gonna go to camp. Okay, Gale.
Just what I need.
Yeah, you're just not as charismatic as Will.
How can I help? I question the...
You're not as charismatic as Will.
Well met. That... Careful.
Wait, what? What the fuck are we down over here? What? What?
Here we go.
Why the fuck is it bringing us way over there? What the fuck? What the fuck is that?
Don't waste a step.
Why was it bringing us all the way back over there? I don't get it. What the heck? Okay, I no idea why that was the case. Really? Get in here. I have to travel all the way back to... So stupid. I don't know why it sent me all the way back to the... I will say this is the annoying part, going all the way over here. You can't just, like... I have to walk all the way back over here, but it's just my inventory is literally full. I need to sell a bunch of this stuff. Oh, okay, this I can send to camp. This I can send to camp. I guess this great axe I will send to... Karlach, maybe? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, like, Will and Astarion stayed over there, but for some reason... Oh my god, I just had to crack my back. Is that a good thing when your back cracks, or no? Okay.
This is ridiculous.
Defender of the people. Looking for steel? I have.
Okay, we are selling a bunch of stuff.
Close.
Battle axe, cleaver, 1, 4 daggers, a glaive, great club, great sword, great sword, great sword, hand axe, 3 light crossbows, a light hammer, 2 longbows, a long sword, mace, maul, pitchfork, quarterstaff, 2 rapiers, 6 short bows, a short sword, 2 twisted branches, a war pick, simple robe, 6 studded shields, dark rain, whatever rain, polished rain, 2 bronze necklaces, a lute, okay, we are gonna buy this for Shadowheart. Chainmail +1, uncommon heavy armor, 17 armor class, superior material. Superior material. You take 1 less slashing damage, disadvantage on stealth checks. Fine fabric obscures the bulk of this chainmail, allowing its wearer to mix in polite society while protecting them from unexpected assailants. It's gonna cost 494 gold to buy this. It's heavy armor. I'm gonna give this to Shadowheart. Okay, is there anything else that I want to buy? Astarion already has 12 armor. He already has the padded armor +1. I mean, I could buy heavy crossbow for Lazer. I don't really need it though. I don't really need any of this other stuff right now. I mean, I could buy the rapier for later for Astarion, maybe. Okay, I guess let's sell. Okay, we'll sell this. We'll add all this. God, we're gonna get so much gold from this. It's absolutely insane. Okay. I think that's gonna be it. And we could get 553 gold from him in return. Actually, let's do this. I'll get 3 arrows of acid, 2 arrows of darkness, an arrow of fire, 2 arrows of ice, arrow of Imlatar, arrow of lightning, and 2 arrows of roaring thunder. Okay, I can still get some gold from him. Could cost, I mean, I could get 230 gold from him. There we go. Alright, we're gonna trade all of this for this. Okay. This is gonna go to Astarion. 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 He is collecting the arrows. This will go to Yikroth. This will go to Shadowheart. Now for Shadowheart, she's gonna equip this, and look at this, increase her armor class from 16 to 19. Oh, now she's a tank. This will go back to Yurkrov, we'll sell this. Okay.
Looking ahead.
Type. This could go to... This could go to, Shadowheart. This could go to Will. Will could equip this, I guess.
My faith protects me.
This will go back to Yurkrov. This will go to camp.
What are they?
Okay. We'll sell some little bit more stuff here.
Looking for steel? I have. Well,
Okay, yeah, we'll barter all
something
this
close.
armor that the Starian has. Wait, actually, we'll keep this and we'll send this to Will because he's proficient in medium armor. I'll actually keep that and send that to Will. And then I will give up this chain shirt as well. And then what else do I not need? The circlet, I guess. And I can get 198 gold in return. So yeah, broken padded armor, 4 leather armors, 4 normal padded armors, a chain shirt, and then a circlet for 198 gold. Sounds good to me.
Shame the goblins didn't kill me.
Okay. And now look how much gold I have. 1,095. And then we're gonna do this. You're gonna be sent to. You're gonna go to Will. Or your armor, and you're gonna equip this. Okay, now your armor class is 18 with the scale mail. This could be good. I guess we'll sell this as well. Fuck it. We'll just clear out like everything in our inventories.
Looking for steel? I have. Well, something
Padded
close.
armor. 16 gold. Okay.
No time to dally.
What now?
Okay.
No one stopped
I
me
think
yet.
that is what I want for now. Or that's all I need for now. Okay. Just double checking here. Okay. Now we're gonna go back to camp. Oh shit. Yeah, Shadowheart. We're gonna send you to camp for a second here. Nope, you're not Shadowheart. You're not Shadowheart. Why did you look like Shadowheart for a second?
Just thought of something.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey.
Yes,
If
I'm
you're
sure.
Of course. I'll see you in the evenings. Stay safe
Okay,
out there.
I will. Don't worry. Don't worry, love. Actually, we're not dating yet. Karlach, you wanted to meet Daemon.
What can I do you for?
Fuck you.
Or not Daemon. Yeah, wait. What? Why? Why? Why is it spotting us down here? I don't get it. That's twice now.
So, hey, we've got this soul coin, right? Thing is, I think I can use it. My engine can, anyway. Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go after an especially wicked target. Nah, it'll be
Okay.
fine. Sort of. Next time we find ourselves toe-to-toe with something we want to squash, drop a coin in. See what happens. Fuck yes. Now I just need something to sink my teeth into.
I don't get it. It must be some type of bug. I don't know why it's spawning us to back down here every single time I'm leaving camp.
Seems simple enough.
I don't get it. I don't get it. I do not get it. Sorry for the boringness of the last couple of minutes, guys. I know it's a lot of tedious selling stuff, but I just wanted to clear out my inventory. I had so much stuff in there. All this stuff is a bunch of, like, I mean, I need to... I still haven't yet to use any inspiration in this game. Part of it's actually been good luck on rolls. I mean, I've had some good luck. Part of it is I haven't really felt like I needed to use it in certain points. Yeah, see, I don't know why it's spawning us all the way back down here. Like, it's so stupid. Okay. Time to have Karlach talk to Daemon here.
Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallurgized demono valves inside a Ragnak's alloy caser. Very risky. I might be able to help. I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Ernest. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please. I've sensed some during our travels. It has a pull to it. Absolutely magnetic, once you know what you're looking for. I can show you where I'd look. Meanwhile, I've still got plenty of weapons and armor in stock if you're looking to load up. Forged from the heart.
What do you mean, forged from the heart? Wait, what do you mean by that?
Miss my forge.
Got a long road ahead.
Journal, the Hellion's Heart. Find infernal iron. Daemon inspected Karlach's engine. He said you'll need infernal iron in order to craft a repair. So we're actually gonna...
Shouldn't nature be beautiful and serene? It looks so nice in the upper city parts.
We're gonna go down over here and get some
City,
infernal
huh?
iron.
Swish. Never spent much time there myself.
I'll happily take you if we survive this bug's banquet.
Sounds good. I've always been curious what a patriarch looks like.
This is gonna go to Astarion. You. No, don't need that. Don't need that. We'll take the 2 gold.
Just another crate.
There actually is a bunch of feast tools in this particular house. So if you are running short on feast tools at all, this will be a place to look. I mean, there's like, I already found 2 of them. Let's see how many more I could find. Okay, we'll pick up the great axe. I would say there's like at least like 7 down here, honestly. Alright, well, I already have 4. Five. Six. Don't worry, that's not the end. Probably actually get close to 10, honestly. Maybe. Glass chalice. Smooth chalice fabricated by gnome artisans. 0.4 in weight, 1 in value. Okay, Approachable East, Volume 6. Printed on delicate paper, this journal records Ryan Forbeck's travels across the land. I must say, for a place of so many orcs and goblins, Thesk is a remarkably pleasant land. A true melting pot where all are accepted, and quite a lot seems to be permitted. Alas, the crew I sailed here with were imprisoned by the harbor master, but I was soon on the road known as the Golden Way, and it lives up to its name. The wealth of a continent marches along this road. Furs from Neverwinter and iron from Nazca flow in one direction, while silks and jewels flow the other. I have heard so many stories of the world. The Golden Way passes through Rashimen, through the wastes of the Hornlands, and onto the continent of Kara-Tur, a land of empires, dragons, and beasts I've never dreamt of. I am so close to Rashimen, but what was once my dream now sounds so mundane. Last night I made camp and was joined by a charming fellow. I told him my dream of seeing Rashimen and he laughed. He claims that Rashimen is nothing compared to Thay and invited me to visit the court of the Zolkirs. It seemed rude to turn down such an illustrious invitation, so I'll see what this Thay has to offer. Then Rashimen, and beyond. Alright, we'll pick that up. Alright, we will pick up the tea. Light hammer and more hammer. Great longsword, quarterstaff. 2 feast tools, I'm already at 8.
Traps. How considerate.
shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
High-class blueprints. Intricate blueprints for free impressive sounding weapons. Precise arcs and neatly drawn lines form the blueprints of 3 weapons, a greatsword, a sickle, and a dagger. Each length and angle is marked with exact measurements, and forging instructions are printed carefully along the bottom of the page, emphasizing an unusual ingredient, susar bark. The susar bark can only be applied to an ordinary, unmodified blade.
Weapon blueprints? They call for Susabark. If only I knew where to find some.
Hubble bucket, plain but practical, 0.4 and weight 1
Light on
value.
my feet. Anything of use?
Sickle, 1d4 plus your strike modifier and slashing damage. Proficiency of this weapon type unlocks Lacerate. A farming tool with a wicked edge, spilling blood and grain with equal ease. Sickle, light weapon, 1.8 in weight 10 in value. Then a javelin. There it is. We found 11 thief's tools just in this little house. So yeah, if you're running low on thief's tools, you could find like, I mean, it's not going to be the exact same number, right? Because, I mean, chests can fluctuate, but you could find a good amount down here.
Well, hello. Oh, for a skeleton key.
Plus 9 to the roll. Thank you.
Is that blood?
Infernal iron. This
No
dented
way.
piece of black metal has a red shine to it, no matter the light beam. Faint screams echo through your mind whenever you touch it. 2 in weight, 100 in value. And steel forged sword. It's an uncommon sword. It's a weapon enchantment plus 1. 1d6 plus your strength modifier plus the weapon enchantment. Proficiency of this weapon type unlocks flourish and piercing strike. Though the grip's leather is old and crusty, it shows no signs of wear, and not a single scratch mars the slender blade. Short sword, light weapon, finesse weapon, 1.8 in weight, 60 in value. We'll send this to camp, and a blacksmith's note. Blacksmith's brief report on an unusual metal so hot, even a forge's scorching heat couldn't melt or brand it. Or bend it, excuse me. Specimen metal, hardness 9.5, very hard. Melting point unknown. Color silver. Markings red lacerations, flecked with yellow dust. Source Underdark? Notes, gift from redacted. Faintly sulfuric odor. Forging unsuccessful. Will not melt or warp at standard temperature. Alright, we'll take that.
Infernal metal! This can help damn and patch up my engine.
Club, 1.4 plus your strength modifier and bludgeoning damage. Proficiency of this weapon type unlocks concussive smash. A long deep crack runs through the side of the wood, filled with crusted blood. A club and a light weapon, 1.8 in weight, 10 in value. Okay, now we could go back to... Okay, good. This actually travels us to the... We'll send this to camp.
Me too. Keep an eye out for any passing vagrants.
I'm afraid.
Finish the masterwork weapon, find the blueprints. We found the journal of a blacksmith's apprentice and mentioned blueprints to create masterwork weapons. They must be nearby. Find a susar tree. We found the blueprints the journal mentioned. If we find some bark from a susar tree, we could forge a masterwork weapon. And then... Fiery friend, the Hellions heart. Return to Daemon. We found infernal iron. We should take it to Daemon. don't know why it had me going down the ladder when that was gonna take longer. Like, bruh.
How fares the search?
Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be
Yeah,
quite the
yeah, we don't need
experience.
any more of the yapping, just get to it. Just kidding.
Give me just a moment. And I think... There. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
That feels... good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less... changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Find me again in Baldur's Gate. If I'm worth my salt, I'll have figured something out by then. Take care, Karlach. And hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. Pocket any infernal iron you find along the way,
Alrighty.
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful. Bring it on.
Okay. I think this is actually where we're gonna call it. I do want to apologize. I know I said last session that we would go to the Goblin Camp. I forgot about recruiting Karlach. That was the first thing I did. Two, I kind of underestimated how long it would take me to do this quest line. For like the first part of this quest line. Well, first I finished dealing with the undead in the Blighted Village. And then, I mean, yeah, I did all... looting that house in the Risen Road took longer than I thought. There's so many crates in there that took me a lot longer than I thought. Also, there was a lot of cutscenes of meeting Karlach and then meeting Mizora, right, when you get back to camp. So, it did feel like a lot, but I did get this part done today. Or at least, like, I would say this whole part. I would say, like, this part done today, and then I also met Mizora, so we got that cutscene dealt with. But yeah, next session, we are going to go to the Goblin Camp. Now we are going to go to the Blighted Village here. Just get my main party in. And then...
As much love as I hold for Baldur's Gate, these frontiers delight me as much as any bustling street.
Okay. So yes, with next session, I do promise we are going to go to the Goblin Camp next session. I forgot to recruit Karlach, and eventually if you do the Goblin quest line, the tieflings will leave, right? If you go back to camp, the tieflings celebrate and they leave, which means Daemon leaves as well with the tieflings because he's a tiefling, which means you won't be able to do Karlach's quest line with the infernal engine because Daemon's the only character in the game that can do that with being a weaponsmith and helping Karlach deal with her engine problem. So you actually do, if you want to do Karlach's quest line, you kind of, at least if you want to kickstart on it, you have to do it before you do the Goblin Camp. At least I'm under the impression. Otherwise, you would have to wait until you meet Daemon again. Because you can meet him again later, right? It's not like it's boom and gloom as soon as you... It's not like you can't do it at all, Karlach's questline, once Daemon leaves the Emerald Grove. You will be able to recruit him later. It's just that the questline to... The process to start Karlach's questline would be delayed if you wait to meet Karlach until after you clear the Goblin Camp. So I guess let's actually get started. Actually, let's just get started with the party that I want. Yeah, sorry, Karlach.
Copper for your thoughts? Sounds boring. Ah.
Just to get my party all situated here.
Something's on my mind.
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the less pleasant aspects. All right, some company wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble.
Okay.
Well met. Are you sure?
And then, Gale, here you are.
What's on your mind?
Okay. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? We'll do that for next time, because that's actually kind of a long conversation. Okay. I didn't realize Gale's third part of Arcane Hunger would happen this soon. Okay. I think this is a good stopping point. So we'll feed Gale his third magic item next session, and then we will start making our way to the Goblin Camp. Again, I apologize for not doing it this session. I kind of forgot about recruiting Karlach and forgot how long that would take, but we're getting here shortly and surely. This is honor mode after all. But anyways, I just want to say again, thank you guys for joining me, and then I will see you guys next time.